Hello yogis, welcome to your practice. Today you might need a block or some books, and when you've got those, let's get started. So we're gonna bring the block or the books right underneath our bum here and bring the shins down to the ground. You can untuck the toes or leave them tucked if you like. Leaving them tucked will give you a little bit more of a sensation in stretching the feet. Once you are comfortable, bring your hands onto your lap, close your eyes, and let's just become present on our mat. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale as you lengthen your head up towards the sky. Exhale, let your shoulders fall down and melt away from your ears. Biggest breath in yet. And release. Take a few moments just to sit in silence and stillness. And cultivate a flame within you. Picture a fire in your belly. On your inhale, open your eyes as you bring your palms to touch over your head. Bring your hands through heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, as you pull your hands down to the center, engage your core. Gently come off of your block or your books. Remove it. And bring your hands either onto your mat, or if you want to keep them on your blocks, you can do that. And we'll come into table. On your inhale, lift your tailbone up and think about separating your glutes. So pulling them away from one another so that you have more space to lift the tailbone and engage the core still. Now pull your shoulders back and act as if you were dragging your hands to the back of the mat. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, press into your hands. Bring the tailbone to round down towards the mat. And then chin is acting as if it's going to meet with the pelvis. Inhale, cow pose. Finding the flexibility, lengthening the front body so we can contract the back body. And on your exhale, doing the opposite, finding strength in the front body and lengthening the back body. One more time. Deepest expression yet, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Now curl your toes under, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. And again, you can leave your hands on the blocks or your books if you'd like, or bring them down to your mat. Let both of your heels really drop down towards the earth. Feel the lengthening of your calf muscles, your hamstrings. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, plant your knees. Coming back to table. This time on the inhale, we're going to take that same variation of cow pose as we pull the hands back, lift the chest, engage your core, and see if you can lift your right heel up towards the sky. Exhale, point the toes now. Bring the nose or the knee into the nose, and then plant your foot in between your hands. Curl your left toes under just to scoot your knee back a little bit. And then allow your hips to drop down towards the mat. Maybe walking your hands onto blocks or you can even press up onto your thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Plant your hands. Really press down into the mat or into your block. Find that cat back and then scoot your leg back. Inhale, cow back. Lift your left heel up towards the sky. Exhale, point the toe, knee to nose. Step your foot in between your hands. Curl your back toes under just to drag the right knee back. And then let your hips melt towards the ground. Again, you can walk up onto your blocks to a higher setting or bring the hands onto the knees. Engage the core still to lift the torso up towards the sky and lengthen the hips down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Press down into your blocks. Cat back. Engage the core, pick up the foot, and step it back into table. Now from here, you might want to have your blocks at the top of your mat. We're going to be doing some balancing poses, so you might want to have them here just for the rest of class, but you don't necessarily need them. When you're ready, curl your toes under and send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg. Step it in between your hands. Warrior one. Rise on your inhale. Exhale right here. Reach up through your waist and open to warrior two. Right away, flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Try to keep your legs right where they are. And then use your core. Pull your elbow down towards your thigh and find extended side angle. Take a deep breath in here. On your exhale, roll your shoulders to squeeze the shoulder blades away from the ears and your chest up towards the ceiling. On your inhale, keeping the legs where they are, reach all the way back, squeeze, ignite the core, find that fire in your legs. Take your hands down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Step it in between your hands, warrior one. Rise on your inhale. Exhale here. Lift up through the side bodies. Warrior two, exhale. Right away, reverse your warrior, biggest breath in. And exhale, drag that left arm down to the left thigh. Pick your right arm up, big breath in. And squeeze the shoulder blades, roll the chest open. Inhale all the way back up. Squeeze your heels like they're trying to meet underneath your body, reverse warrior. And cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. This time step it in between your hands, crescent lunge. So staying high onto the left ball of the foot. Rise on your inhale. Stay here on your exhale. Big breath in. This time on your exhale, we're gonna lengthen the armpits up towards the sky, hug in the core, and then lean your torso forward. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, same thing, lean forward. Last two, back up. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, up. Listen, this time, exhale, forward. Press into your right heel. See if you can drag that left heel up to the sky. So squaring the hips here. You can either point or flex the toe, whatever feels better in your body. Now we're finding that balance. So if you need to bring your hands down to blocks, that's okay. We're still building strength here. Lengthening your arms away from your body is harder to balance. You can bring your hands to heart center as well. We'll take a big breath in and then slowly come back. Cartwheel your arms and your hips open. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. Listen, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, keep your right leg lifted through your chaturanga. Try it on in your body if you'd like. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Upward facing dog. Now bring that right foot back down. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Crescent lunge. Rise on your inhale. And settle in on your exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Now inhale, lift up through the armpits, up through the waist. Engage the core by pulling the hips up too. And then exhale, lean forward, press down into your left heel. Inhale, use the core, use the legs. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward. Really get light on the right toes. One last time. Inhale, up. This time, press into the left heel. Drag those right toes forward and see if you can bring them to fly. Again, keeping the right hip down towards the mat. Oops. Squaring the hips off. Hands can come down to blocks if that's where they feel better, so that you can build the strength here. Zipping the thighs together, zipping the belly button up towards the spine. Hands at heart center is also great. Or arms in front. Take a big breath in, and then slowly step back. Open up, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Chaturanga. Go ahead and leave that left leg flying if you'd like to try. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Go ahead and split your heels. Walk your hands back to your feet and let your head hang heavy. You can grab opposite elbows if you'd like. Sway the torso side to side. Shake the head. And then when you're ready, heel toe your feet back together as you release your bind. Put a bend in your knee. Let's rise up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, big breath in. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step between your hands, crescent lunge. Inhale as you rise. Listen, exhale, press down into your heel, drag your left toes forward, warrior three. Inhale slowly, back to crescent lunge, you've got it. Exhale, press down, warrior three. Last one, slow and controlled, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Let's hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale deep. Exhale. Zip the core up as you inhale. Exhale here. Last breath in, really reach through the fingers and toes. And exhale, crescent lunge. Big breath in, reach up, straighten that back leg, and open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Cartwheel your arms down to the mat, chaturanga. Go ahead and leave that right foot lifted if you'd like. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, one last side. Inhale the left leg up. Step it in between your hands, crescent lunge. Rise on your inhale. Right away, warrior three on your exhale. Back back to crescent, inhale. Warrior three. One last time, crescent lunge, slow and controlled, use your core. And exhale, warrior three, 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, square the hips. Inhale, reaching through the toes, reach through the fingers. Exhale, zip up the core. One more big breath in. Slow and controlled, back to warrior three. Inhale, reach up, straighten that back leg. And exhale, open to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Chaturanga, option to leave the left leg up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Open your mouth, exhale. Shake out the hips. Pedal out the heels. Inhale into high plank. Exhale, set your knees down. Grab a block or your books, and let's sit back on it one last time. We'll end class today the same way we started it, only this time noticing if we feel a little different. Closing the eyes, resting the palms on the thighs. Feel the heat rising off of your skin. The heat exchange, the energy exchange between the palms and the thighs. The control of your breath to slow your heart. And your body softening and surrendering to the mat itself. We've created a lot of internal heat for our muscles, our body, and maybe our mind. So let's let the last of anything go that's no longer serving us, together with 3 deep cleansing breaths. Inhale. Open your mouth. Another breath in. Let it fall away. Last big breath in. And exhale. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart. Thank you for stoking the flames within yourself today and gifting yourself this practice. The light in me, see, honors and bows to that beautiful light in you. Namaste.